Morning, welcome back to my channel. My name's Emily if you're new here. If you're a regular here, welcome back. Today I'm going to have a day off. Well, it's my day off work today, and essentially tonight I'm going to watch the Tillies play, who are the girls' Australian soccer team. I don't know anything about soccer, so don't ask me. This is my very first soccer game I've ever been to. I was invited by my bestie Tully, and thanks to the invite, Tully, I'm keen to watch, try new things. I don't really know what to expect. I have never been to a soccer game, so I don't really have much to say, but I'm going to do my makeup because I always wear makeup. I'm going to get started with the Maybelline Fit Me 03 tint. This is the vitamin C kind of infused foundation. I bought this in Taiwan, so I'm not sure when this is going to come out in Australia, if it does come out in Australia, but I'm wearing the shade 03. I'm not fake tanned at the moment, and this shade has been working out really well for me. I'm just putting this on a Dirty Beauty blender that I've applied similar looks with recently. But yeah, I actually wore this foundation to work yesterday, and I got compliments from my colleagues on my foundation looking nice, which is like huge. I mean, I don't wear foundation to work that often because most of the time I'm like running to work and I like roll out of bed and go straight to work, and don't do like a full face or anything. But yeah, yesterday I wore makeup to work just because I got coffee with a friend before work and I wanted to like, feel cute. And so I wore this foundation to work and my colleagues were like, that looks really nice, and asking me for foundation recommendations. And I was like, because, it was nice of them to say that. So yeah, it's a very easy to apply foundation. Has kind of like a fresh, almost sweet, kind of herbal floral scent that's very, very minimal. Like it's a very, very like non-offensive scent. I quite like it, honestly. I'm just patting this all over the face. This would definitely not work for me as my summer shade. Like when I purchased this foundation, honestly, it didn't match my skin tone very well at all. And I was a bit worried, but now that it's winter, it's worked out because it's my lightest foundation I own. And this is as light as I get, really. So yeah, that's face done. Let's do some concealer. I've used the Superstay from Maybelline recently, and I've been enjoying it. This is in the shade 15, and this is the 30-hour wear concealer. I just do like 2 dabs on each side today, maybe. One like that, one like that. Oops, there's a bit more on the brush. Maybe I'll take the excess around the nose area. Like that. Yeah. I really like the applicator on this. It's quite a thin, precise applicator, and I feel like I'm getting like a very clean amount of product onto the face. I don't know if that makes sense. It feels very clean when I'm putting it on. And it's very easy to blend into the other products that I have on my face when I do wear this with other things. Sometimes I do wear this without other products, and it does work well as well. Like it's not one of those concealers that becomes like a creamy thick layer on your face. Like it does quite well in terms of melting into the skin, as you can probably tell by the way it's blended so quickly there. Okay, next I'm going to powder. Recently I've been going for a couple of different powders, but I am trying to work my way through my Nude by Nature translucent powder. This one's really good, honestly. It's an affordable powder that you can get very accessibly here in Sydney or at the drugstore if you're Australian, but especially in Sydney there's so many shops that sell this. Like you can get this at Priceline, Chemist Warehouse, a bunch of different chemists probably, actually, like Target's, Kmart, probably. Actually, Kmart doesn't sell this. Big W probably sells this. Maybe some Woolies and Coles if you're lucky. I just feel like it's a very easy foundation, powder to find. Nude by Nature is a very like common brand here in Australia. I'm not sure where you could buy it if you live overseas. Maybe try iHerb. It's just a good, easy go-to brand, and I know a lot of girls swear by these powders in Australia, or at least a lot of my friends are into these ones. Oh, I've got a bit of a sniffle. I'm not even going to blow my nose. I'm just going to hold it. I can't be bothered. What's next? I think I'm going to do a bit of blush. I'm still working through my California recently, so I guess I'll use that one today. Let me get a brush. Which brush? I'm going to use this brush. This one is from Real Techniques. This is one of those like little setting brushes. And I want a lot of blush, so I'm really going to dig in. I feel like this powder blush from Benefit lasts so long. I always go through bronzers and highlighters faster than I go through blushes, but this blush, it really is holding on for its life, and it's doing so well, honestly. I really like this blush. It's got like kind of an orgasm tone to it, in that like it's similar to NARS Orgasm in terms of it being peachy but kind of corally, and it has a slight gold reflect. It's not as reflective as Orgasm. I feel like Orgasm has a little bit more of that gold in it, whereas this has a little bit less. It's just a bit more of a sheen, but you can definitely tell there is that like reflective quality to this powder. I feel like this almost has like a soft baked texture because it has a little bit of like a almost creaminess to the powder, especially in the pan. When applied to the face, it performs mostly like a powder anyway, so that's like a non-issue. I really like this, and it has this tropical peachy scent. I don't know, I'm just such a huge fan of California, and they discontinued it. Which shade out of the new Benefit blushes do you reckon I would be most into? I was thinking Butterfly. I know it's very like different to the shade of this, but they don't really have a replacement of this classic kind of shade, and I'm a real like, you know, California, NARS Orgasm, like that kind of shade family is like the kind of family I'd go for. Even in liquid blushes, like the Rare Beauty shade that that was really messy looking mirror. Even the Rare Beauty shade that I go for, it's kind of that similar corally peachy tone. Any tips? Let me know. Anyway, I know that I've put on a lot of blush, but it's not scary to me because I like a lot of blush, and I think that it's going to wear nicely through the day. I'd rather have a lot of blush, honestly, because I like the way that it looks. I'm going in with some bronzer now. This is the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. I know it looks like I'm going really ham inside the little pot here. It's because there is barely any product left inside this package, and I'm trying to get it from the sides of the pan there. So I'm not actually going in as heavily as it's going to look from the way that I'm using this brush so dramatically. But I just kind of have to be a bit dramatic because I do want to bronze up my face quite a bit because I'm pasty and pale right now. It's winter. It's like second day of winter right now, and I'm filming this on June 2nd. And so yeah, it's, oh, is it June 3rd now? Oh my gosh, it's Monday. Might be June 3rd. See, one off day and I already forget what day of the month it is. I love the smell of this bronzer. It's like, it's such like a tropical scent. It's like a tropical bronzer kind of classic scent. It's so nice. I can smell coconut. It's a little bit sweet. I don't know, it's really nice. I really recommend this bronzer. I actually have repurchased it already because this one's running low. I mean, I've been enjoying this for a while. When I was in Hawaii last time, I repurchased it. This is the exact same one, but they've just updated the packaging, and I'm so excited to get into this. Look at that beautiful tone. The thing is with this bronzer as well, it's my like favorite winter bronzer on my skin tone at the moment. Smells exactly the same as the old one, but you can tell it's quite a light bronzer. It's not actually as dark as a lot of bronzers that I would typically go for, and so I feel like it's quite reasonable on my winter skin tone because you can definitely tell it looks bronzy, whereas if I wear this bronzer shade in the summertime, I'm getting nothing out of it. Like, it's so light on me in the summer, so this is definitely one that I've been waiting for winter to like finish up. Hopefully I can get through it soonish though, because I have had this in my collection for quite some time, and I'm excited to get into the new version of the same product, just because it's kind of, you know, annoying to get product out from the side of a pan like that. Okay, I've got bronzer on, I've got blush on, I'm feeling like I've got color brought back into the face. I'm just gonna blend on the forehead a little bit more, just because I feel like the bronzer was looking a little helmety. Doesn't have to look perfect though, because I think I'm actually gonna go to the gym before I go to the game. Like, I'll probably do some like life errand things first. Okay, next I'm going to do some highlighter. What highlighter will I go for? Oh, this is a classic that I've been using heaps still. This is the Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator in the shade Gilded Honey. This one's from Laura Geller. I have no lid on mine because it has broken off. This is very well loved. I've had this in my collection for ages. And yeah, I feel like products that come on this kind of a tray where it's got that grid underneath are baked products. That's why I feel like this one and this one have a similar kind of texture in their formula. The consistency is that little bit of, it has a little bit of that creamy give to it. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, they're both really nice products. This one is a really nice shade of my skin tone. It's just a warm tone highlighter. If you have very, very fair skin, like fairer than me, I wouldn't recommend this because you probably will get a bit of a golden cast, and that might not work so well if you're quite fair. However, I have warm undertones, and even in winter, I don't get a yellow or like golden cast from this. So it works well for me. If you have a darker skin tone than me, this will look gorgeous on you also. But yeah, if you're a bit lighter than me, I wouldn't recommend going for such a golden shade, because even though it is like more of a champagne-y gold, it might pull a bit too yellow for your personal preferences. I've just noticed that from my friends with fair skin tones, is that they don't prefer the kind of highlighter products that I do. I'm just going to contour my nose a little bit. I'm going to take this one from NYX. This is what I've been using recently. It's the NYX blush in the shade Taupe. How cute is the little handle on that? I don't know if you can see that, but it's a bow. Can you see that? It's so cute. Anyway, I'm just grabbing a little bit of this on the Morphe E62 brush, and I'm just going to do my nose. So I do a line at the bottom to shorten the nose, and then I do 2 lines at the side to snatch it in. And then I do a line across the top just to like lift it. I hope my instructions made sense. I am not a king of nose contour. I do a little blend on the side to blend it out afterwards. And then I also grab the Beauty Blender that's dirty from earlier, and I will just tap up just to clean up my work a little bit. It's not perfect looking, but I'm actually quite happy with that. Okay. Next, sorry, I just got a text to do a survey for on my phone. I film on my phone. If you are new here, that's always been the case. I'm going to do a little bit of nose highlight just as well with the same Laura Geller highlight. I'm just taking this on my ring finger and tracing my nose. Yeah, that's quite cute. I'm happy with that. Okay, let's do some eyeshadow. Maybe I should go to the gym after the Tilly's game. Is that ridiculous? I don't know how late this is going to go. Give me a second. I'm going to blow my nose a little bit off camera. Because if I go to the gym before the Tilly's game, I'm going to be all sweaty and I'm doing my makeup all nice. So I don't want to, like, you know, mess up my makeup before going. And I want to film some other YouTube videos. Maybe I'll just film YouTube videos today in the daytime, go to the game, go to the gym in the evening. That's my plan. Okay, next I want to do something for the eyes. Now, what do I want to do? Ooh, let's go into some funky eyeshadows. I'm going to try this new one. This is the Moondust eyeshadow that I recently got from Urban Decay. It's in the shade Solstice, and it has one of those blue-brown reflex, which is obviously, as you may know if you have been here for a while, one of my favorite genres of eyeshadow. Actually, I think I lied. I'm not going to do that today. I think I'll go for something pink, because I have pink hair still. Where's a pink eyeshadow that I can use? La 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 la. I think I'm going to use this palette. Okay, so this one is from Etude House. This is the Play Color Eyes eyeshadow palette. I bought this years ago when I was in Taiwan. This is in the shade Cherry Blossom. And look at the shades in it. It's a very soft, like light colored palette. And you can tell it's very much Asian beauty colors. Like those colors are colors that are very popular in more Asian eye makeup looks. But I do makeup like a Western style more. So this might not come out the way that they would typically be used, just because I'm going to reach for different colors. I'm going to use all the mattes first. So I'm going to go with the light pink all over the base. Let me just hold it up as I go. Hi! Oops. I just dropped the applicator on the floor. Whoopsie. Guys, you want to hear a tragedy? Recently, I noticed while filming a YouTube video, you may have seen if you watched my vanity tour, that I broke my handheld heart-shaped mirror from the ColourPop Barbie collaboration. And so now it's gone. And so I bought a boatload of new handheld mirrors so that I can have more. Because I was thinking about getting more anyway. But when my friends come over, a lot of the time my house is like the getting ready house. Because, I don't know, I just have the facilities to have everyone get ready. Except I didn't have that many mirrors. And so when people would come over and they were getting ready with me, I didn't have a boatload of mirrors to share around. And so I bought some more mirrors. And now next time people come over, not only will I have a new mirror for myself because I needed to replace mine, but I'll have more mirrors to share with my friends and we can all get ready together. I just love the vibe, you know, when you're all getting ready, girls' night, and like everyone's doing their makeup and like, you know, I just love that energy. So I'm excited to have more getting ready together nights in future at mine with my new mirrors that are in the post right now on their way. I got some heart-shaped ones that are bedazzled, and I got some Hello Kitty ones as well. Stay tuned for my monthly haul because then you'll be able to see them in that video. So I'm just going in with the matte shades from the palette. I just dropped the other applicator on the floor. That's a flop. The brush that I'm using for all of this is this Duo Fiber Eye Brush from Real Techniques. I've had it for ages and honestly it's kind of not that soft anymore. I've had this for so long. One time I blow dried it and you can kind of tell the bristles are all a little messed up, but I felt like this eyeshadow palette would tie in with the tones of my shirt and my hair. That was my logic. I think I need to redo my hair because it's a little faded looking at the moment. I don't know. I might redo it tonight after I come back from the gym. See, my day plan's all working out. Anyway, this is the base. I used the light shade first, then the medium shade, then the dark shade. Now I'm going in with two of the shimmers. I'm going to use this bronzy shade, and then I think I'm going to use, both of these, the pink one and the white one there, just as a combination. Let me get a packer brush. On a brush that will pack it on a bit better. I'm going to use this brush. This is the brush E4 from Blinged Brushes. I'm going to get the bronze shade first, and I'm going to take that towards the outer edge of the eye. I find with Asian beauty products, especially eyeshadows, the colors they're looking for are softer, and they're not looking for like harsh pigment the way that most Western eyeshadows are going for. So, you know, these are a lot softer tones. And that's okay because that's what they're going for. So I've done that, bit of bronze at the edge. I don't know if you can tell, it's quite shimmery. Now I'm going for pink in the center. That's pretty, that's cute. And then I'm going with that light champagne-y shade in the center there. And I'm gonna take that on the same brush, just so that all the colors kind of mesh into each other. I'm going to take that at the front of the eye and in the inner corner. And a little bit on the lower lash line as well. Now this shade is a little chunkier, and I want that little like glitter on my eye as well from that. You can see that it really brightened up the eye. Just doing that inner corner on the other side. No one wants to hear that, but I hear it if you don't say it anyway, so may as well. And I'm going to blend that across the lid a little bit. So I've kind of got the bronze for the back third, the pink for the middle third, and then the front third I've got the kind of lightest shade. There we go. Okay, next I'm going to do some eyeliner. I've been wearing this eyeliner so much recently, so I'm going to do it again. This is from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Pillow Talk eyeliner. I'm just obsessed with it and I can't stop using it. It's so easy to use. It's creamy. It's soft. I may apply fake lashes right before the game, so if you see in pics that I have huge nice lashes on, it's because I just went for it. I probably will apply some on the train on the way there because that's the kind of last minute vibe I am. I'll be like, wait, I wanna do more, and then I'll do something like that. I wish they made the Pillow Talk eyeliner, this like kohl one, I wish they made this as liquid liner as well, because the shade of this is so pretty and really soft. It's a really nice formula as well for the kohl eyeliner itself. I'm just rubbing that through my lashes. See how easy that was for me to do a full wing? No, like, needing to get in there, getting between lashes. I just rub it through and it works out. I do need to sharpen it though. I've been really loving this recently and it's getting a bit well loved. There we go. There's a wing on the other side. How easy was that? Literally so easy. And like, you might think that getting a sharp line with a pencil like this is difficult, but if you just flick it out, honestly, I find it quite doable. Anyway, I'm going to trace my lash line again with this. Right to the inner corner, right to the outer corner, just to really fill in the lashes. I'm happy with the way that looks. I feel like eyeliner brings everything together for me. I do want to do a bit of setting spray at this point before I do brows. I don't know why. I just feel like it. Okay. Next, I'm going to be doing some brows. This is a Japanese Excel pencil and powder eye pencil for, eyeliner. Pretty much, I was in a store in Japan. The store was Don Quixote. And, like, we were in Tokyo, and my eyebrow pencil ran out, and I was like, oh, I need to buy a new eyebrow pencil. What a shame, when I'm in Japan, I get to try a funky new eyebrow pencil. So I asked some random girls in the store. I just went up to some other girls shopping, and I was like, hey, they looked like they were Japanese, and I was like, hey, what's you guys' favorite brow pencil? Like, what brow pencil do you guys like, or is the most popular here? think I said what is the most popular brow pencil in Japan, and they both used this, or they both recommended this. Like, hands down, immediately. There was no other question. They weren't like, either this brand or this brand. They were just straight to this brand. They were so certain about their choice. And so I bought it, and I've been using it ever since. Literally, it's lasted me since October. I do switch up my brow products sometimes. Like, sometimes I reach for one of my Benefit ones that I have purchased ages ago. But this is my favorite brow pencil. Like, seriously, the shade is also really good. I think that's why I reach for it most as well, is because I bought the shade in Japan. It's like this, I bought this while my hair was this color, so I bought this to match my current hair color. Whereas with the Benefit shades, I bought them while I had darker hair, and so they're a little bit dark for my current hair color. I do bleach my brows as well, so like this kind of suits that. I mostly used a pencil in this, like that. But there is a powder inside, which is really cool as well. I'll just show you on the product. By the way, if you're wondering, I wear the shade PD08. But if you twist it, there's the powder. And so you can just kind of smooth the powder through. I feel like that's best for the front of the brow for me, where I don't need as precise of a stroke. Or I can even pull it towards the end if I just want to deepen up the shade a little bit and fill it in a little bit more. It's just so easy to use, and you can just do this if you want to get more powder out from in there. Love this so much. You can buy it in some stores in Australia as well, but if you're in Tokyo, stock up, girl. Okay, that's pretty much the whole face done. When I'm there, I'll probably do my hair into 2 pigtails, like, because my hair's currently pink and I want the pink to be out before I change the color to a different color. So I want to like accentuate the pink hair that I've still got. I don't have any Tilly's stuff, like merch wise, that I'm going to be wearing. So I'm wearing a brass top and I'll wear a white mini skirt. Yeah, that's my plan for my outfit. I think my friend Tully is going to give me some Tilly's merch to wear when I'm there. For fragrance, I might wear my Emco Beauty dupe, that one that you can see right there. The dupe of the Sol de Janeiro scent. Or I might wear maybe like an Ariana Grande fragrance, like God is a Woman or Vanilla Mod. I think that's everything I have to say for this video. I'm going to put on some lip product, and that's going to be the end. I'm not going to put on the lip product that I'm going to wear to the game right now. I'll just put on a random one. I think I'll probably end up wearing like the Charlotte Tilbury lip gloss to the game. But for now, I just want to do a little bit of hydration. So I want to try out this one. This is the Hangover Pillow Talk from Too Faced. This is one of those treatment balms that they have. This is in the shade or the scent Chocolate Cocoa Kiss. So it's supposed to be chocolate scented. It smells a little bit chocolate scented. It smells even sweeter, actually. We have quite a thick doe foot applicator. I can definitely smell the cocoa in there, but it's like candy chocolate, if that makes sense. I don't mind the scent. I definitely needed that hydration. It feels really nice on the lips. It feels a little bit like, yeah, just like it's a lip treatment, but it feels like a really, really hydrating lip gloss. The shade of it's quite nice, actually. It's kind of like giving concealer lips because I'm wearing, obviously, like foundation. I've just dabbed that over my lips as well. So kind of like the way that feels. I also feel like it gives a little bit of a tingling feeling. This is like my review. I can definitely feel it like tingling on my lips in the same way that you would expect from a plumping lip gloss. So maybe it has some sort of plumping properties. That's a little bit unexpected, in my opinion, from something that's supposed to be a lip treatment. I want to give you guys a little bit more of a vibe of how this will look in the end, just because, you know, I feel like this isn't how it's totally going to look. I'm just going to apply a little bit of lip liner because I am going to pair this with Pillow Talk lip gloss. It's going to be a little bit darker and match the tones of the like pinky eyes and pinky cheeks. So my lip will be a little bit more of that kind of shade. This, by the way, is from Nude by Nature. This is in the shade 02 Blush Nude. Yeah, I didn't expect the lip treatment to add such a light wash of cream color. So I just want to like deepen it up a little bit just so that it's like a little bit less concealed lips for this look. Don't get me wrong, I love concealed lips, but I don't feel like it matches this eye as much. Yeah, something a little bit more like this. Along these lines more, a little bit darker, but this is the genre. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, you can give it a big thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to see more content from me. If you want to find me everywhere, I'm at EmilyTitch20. I'm most active on Instagram, and on Instagram currently, I'm spamming pictures from my Japan trip that I did last year. If you want to see more videos from me, you can search up anything in my channel, and you can find videos on pretty much everything that I'm interested on my channel. I just ramble about everything here. Anyway, that's all I have to share today. I hope you enjoyed. Love you lots. I hope you have a wonderful day or night. Wishing the Tillies luck tonight. I think they're going to do well. And I hope that I learn things, and I hope that I have fun friends and food. See you. Bye.